What's up, guys? Welcome to Snakes and Trails Season 3. My name's Tyler Carlson, and today we're in the Trans-Pecos region of West Texas looking for snakes. It should be a really great time, so let's get at it and cue up that intro. Alright guys, so it's one of my very last days of the summer here in the Trans-Pecos region of Texas. I'm headed down south to hang out with my friend Corey, and we're going to be looking for Trans-Pecos rat snakes. I'm going to cruise specifically the area where I found my blonde earlier this season. If you didn't see that episode yet, I'll link it up here. So anyway, it should be a really great time, so let's get at it and see what we find. Alright guys, so we're back in this mine that we've been in the last couple of episodes. If you didn't see the last couple episodes where we caught reticulated geckos in this mine, I'll link them up in the corner and you can go check them out. But we're gonna walk down to the end and back, and we actually got Corey in the mine this time, which is cool. And hopefully we'll see some snakes or we'll see some geckos. We'll see what happens. Oh, gecko, come check this out. I'll leave it alone. Okay. I'll leave it in C2 so you can find it. Alright guys, check this out. This is what we came in here to see. This is Coleonyx reticulatus, the reticulated gecko. Looks like it's a little female. Really cool to see. Love these little lizards. I'm gonna get a photo of it. Oh, I'm gonna try to get it with the mine. Alright guys, check this out. This is this little reticulated gecko from tonight. This is Coleonyx reticulatus. These things are really, really cool. It's really cool to be seeing them in this mine that I've been going into. It was cool that Corey got to go into the mine today and see this one with me also. This one's a female. She's got a decent amount of size to her midsection, which makes me think she might be gravid. But on inspecting her underside, which is slightly translucent, I didn't actually visualize any eggs. But really cool to see this little gecko. It was probably feasting on some cave crickets in the cave. But I'm going to go ahead and get some in-hand footage of it for you guys and let it go. Alright guys, so it's the next day. And I had a total blast with Corey last night. We didn't see very many snakes. We saw just those two Trans-Pecos rat snakes, and then he saw a diamondback rattlesnake. Alright guys, here's our first snake of the night. This is Bogertophis subocularis, the Trans-Pecos rat snake. Pretty cool guy to see. I'm going to get him off the road and we'll keep going. It's a really nice looking one. It's got really pretty edges. It's kind of brownish. Anyway, cool. Stay off the road, friend. Get out of here. Go, go, go. Alright guys, here's our next snake. It's another suboc. Nice sized orange one. Pretty cool. Let's see him. He's a very nice sized guy. They're such pretty snakes. I'm gonna let him go and keep going. But after that, we did some astrophotography. So I'll throw up this shot that I took last night. It was kind of a fun situation. There were these teepees alongside the road, and then there was the Milky Way in the background. So what I did was I lit the teepee with just my little video light. I have a little video light that I use to paint light in my astrophotography. But it came out a little bit flat. It was lighting the back, like just lighting the teepee, and then the Milky Way was in the background. And I just didn't like exactly how flat it was. So what I did after that was I actually took my speed light, my flash for that I just used for photographing snakes, and I put it on a little stand inside the teepee, and I was remote triggering it with my flash trigger. and it came out so cool. It added so much depth to the photo. It made it look just like there was like a fire or something in the teepee. It was really cool. Anyway, I'm pretty happy with this shot. Let me know what you guys think of it, and as always, if you have any advice for me for my astrophotography, please let me know down in the comment section below. Alright guys, so it's the next day. I'm out here herping, and I found my first herp if I can catch it. Oh, I got it! Little Texas horn lizard, Phrynosoma cornutum. These guys are really cool. They're one of my favorite little species to see on this road. I'm gonna road cruise this road for hognose snakes, rattlesnakes, and whatever else I can see. There's a chance at Massasaugas on this road. I'm not like banking on finding one. They're pretty hard here, especially compared to how they are at home. But it'd be really cool to see one in Texas for my first time ever. Cool little horn lizard though. These guys are a species that specialize in eating ants. And as you can see, they're just covered in spikes. Really cool little guys. They also, as a defense mechanism, sometimes will shoot blood out of their eyeballs. Totally a wild thing. Just something like that no other animal ever out there would do. Like, how do you even develop the ability to do that? Anyway, really cool to see this guy. I'm gonna go ahead and let him go and keep going. Alright guys, here's our first snake. Let's check this guy out. This is a little neonate western diamondback. Literally just born. Tiny little guy. I'm gonna get him off the road and get some footage of him, and then we'll keep going. Alright guys, here's this tiny little baby Crotalus atrox, the western diamondback rattlesnake. These snakes are a venomous species of snake, and this time of year, all the babies start coming out. It's just starting to be baby season. In fact, this is the first neonate diamondback I've seen, and it will probably be one of maybe even 500 of these little baby diamondback rattlesnakes. They get to be the most common, prevalent snake that I'll see. So I'm not actually complaining that I'll be leaving West Texas soon here, because this might end up being the only snake I would see for a long time out here. That's probably not true, but anyway, really cool to see this little guy. I'm gonna get a little bit of footage of him for you, and I'll let him go, but pretty sweet. Alright guys, here's our next snake. This is a Mojave rattlesnake, Crotalus scutulatus. They are one of the most venomous vipers in the United States. There's conflicting literature about what the most venomous viper in the United States actually is, whether it's the tiger rattlesnake or this Mojave rattlesnake, but both rattlesnakes carry a toxin called the Mojave toxin. And this toxin carries neurotoxic and hemotoxic properties. So neurotoxins attack your nervous system, and what will happen is they'll eventually paralyze your diaphragm. And because your diaphragm is paralyzed, you won't be able to breathe. The other thing that will happen is that they have hemotoxic effects that will affect your blood, causing oftentimes coagulation, hypercoagulation, in fact. So that means your blood will be clotting way too much. Anyway, there's a ton more about snake envenomation out there, tons of better information. So if you want to know more about that, I do recommend doing a Google search, but these snakes are extremely venomous, is basically the point. I don't want to mess with him too much. I'm just going to hook him and get him off the road and keep going. But really, really cool animal. All right, friend. You're cold, aren't you? There you go. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. There you go. Have a good night. Alright guys, here's my next snake. It's a little black-tailed rattlesnake, Crotalus ornatus. Pretty cool. These guys are a venomous species of snake that primarily eat rodents. He's sitting here in what's called ambush, and what that means is he's sitting very still, patiently waiting for a meal to come by. He'll probably eat whatever rodent or anything like that comes by. One interesting fact about these snakes, Crotalus ornatus, the ornate black-tailed rattlesnake, is that they've actually been seen to have cannibalistic properties, meaning that they'll actually eat each other or other individuals of their own species or even other snakes, which is really interesting. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this guy alone and keep going. All right, guys, so I haven't seen any more snakes for a while, so I'm gonna go ahead and head back to camp and get some rest, maybe get some sleep. And tomorrow is my last night here in West Texas, so we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll see a couple of good snakes tomorrow, and then I'm off to finally go home. Should be pretty good. All right, guys, so it's my last day here at camp in West Texas. I'm gonna be tearing down my tent for a little bit. It's kind of sad to see it all go down, but also I'm excited to be heading home. Really looking forward to spending some time in New Mexico looking for some more snakes for the rest of the season. So anyway, I'm gonna keep tearing down camp, and then after that we'll head out and look for some snakes. All right, guys, so I'm on my way back home. I finished up packing up camp, and now I'm in El Paso, Texas, heading out to one of my favorite mountain ranges. I'm gonna do some hiking looking for mottled rock rattlesnakes, black-tailed rattlesnakes, Trans-Pecos rat snakes, and maybe if we're really lucky, gray-banded kingsnake. There has been recent moisture here. There's a good amount of cloud cover in the sky, indicating that there might be some low pressure systems going on. Looks like there's a good storm to the north of us. Should be a great time. Really looking forward to seeing whatever we can find, and yeah, so let's get to it and find some snakes. All right, guys, check this out. I'm out with my first snake of the night. Whoo, and he's moving. It's a Crotalus atrox, the western diamondback rattlesnake. Kind of a muted colored one, but still really happy to be on the board already tonight. Just haven't even gotten to the place where I'm gonna hike, and he was out on the road. So let's hook him. He was going this way, and let's encourage him to keep on and have a good night. Come here, friend. Oh, you just wanna move and move and move. There you go. Go, go, go. Keep going. You can do it. You can do it. All right. Come on. Come on. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Okay. Have a good night. Take care. Cool, guys. All right, guys, so I just got to where I'm gonna be doing some hiking for the night. This area is cool. There's a lot of canyon rocks and stuff like that to hike, where you can see a bunch of different snake species. Should be a cool night. There's a low pressure wind going on, which is really cool. Can be really good for snakes. There's also just great temps. Just really excited about tonight. Should be a good one. Hopefully we'll see at least something. Anyway, let's get started and see what we can find. Guys, I just found a Waco Mountain Alterna. This is my last night in West Texas, and the best snake I could ever find. Got it. Holy crap. Yes! Oh my God! Ow, it's so worth it. Ow, it's so worth it. Ow, it's so worth it. Oh, you're a bitey little Waco Mountain Alterna. Holy f***. Its tail's been nipped off by a predator, but that's okay, because I'm staring at a gray-banded kingsnake, Lamprepeltis alterna. The whole reason I've been in West Texas for so long, and I find one, ow, he's biting. I find one on my way home. Guys, Lamprepeltis alterna. The Waco Mountain gray-banded kingsnake. This locality is one of the rarest, most sought after gray-banded kingsnakes anywhere. And I got one. Wow. I'm gonna get some pictures and video of this guy and let it go, but holy shit, guys. Alright guys, sorry for the dark lighting, but I didn't want to take too much time to film this because it's getting late and I have 4 hours more of driving ahead of me. But this is the Waco Mountain gray-banded kingsnake. This area is arguably the rarest locality for this snake. I'm so unbelievably excited to see this guy. He looks like some predator might have gotten a hold of him because he has scarring on the back half of his body. and he's actually missing his tail, but he actually is missing it to a point where he can still have full digestive function, which is good. It didn't affect his digestive tract at all. So that means this snake will probably be able to live through whatever predator attacked him, and it looks like, honestly, he's healed up from that attack already, and he'll probably be just fine. Anyway, I could not be more ecstatic. This area, these snakes, are very light gray, very, very light gray, unlike the Davis Mountains that were very dark. But also, unlike the Juneau gray-banded king snake that we found, this snake has no orange whatsoever on it, except for maybe 2 absolutely tiny, tiny dots in the first black spot on his neck. So cool. I'm so happy that I stopped here tonight. I was debating whether or not this is what I wanted to do, and it was so worth it. And there is no better way I can think of to end my 2-month trip in West Texas than finding the rarest locality of gray-banded kingsnake on my last night. This is amazing, guys. I could not be more ecstatic. Thank you so much for your support over the last 2 months. Thank you for watching these last episodes of Snakes and Trails. I got a couple more for you to end out the season in New Mexico, but this has been a great time, and I'm so thankful for you guys for watching. Anyway, I'm going to get some photos and video of this snake, then I'm going to head home. So other than that, we'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching.